They get the BKB popped on the Wraith King maybe. They get this Radiance burn. They're doing a little damage, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be...
Yeah.
And for Keen, because I genuinely, at this point, don't know if they know that, because that's twice now that they've tried to make that play, and they're going to get gone on. There's no ultimates on the side of NaVi.
Science
got to be careful here.
Does manage to get a really good silence. Oh, look at that ultimate. Oh, NaVi, they can turn things around, especially with that Fatal Bonds that take damage over time. They've already finished up the Lina. Raging Potato's just going to die to the assassination of Magical, and Ninja Boogie gets cleaned up as well. They challenge for bounties, and this time, Mineski gets shut down rapidly.
And have been recovery from NaVi. Counted them out a second too late. But still, that was such a head scratcher of a fight they took.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they still had Golem, they still had all their ultimates up, and Mineski didn't have reincarnation, it's pretty obvious that Nico Baby wouldn't want to fight there. Now KP, he's going to drop the black hole, yes, and he will hold him there for a while, but a Primal Roar finishes him off. Crystallize, oh, a multicast on him with Lina here as well. Laguna Blade cuts him down. Now he's going to be able to get the Yule Scepter LSA onto Seneko as well. Call it a twofer for Moon, as he managed to help get 2 of those kills. Blizzy and Ashiva's around the same time for this Lina and Wraith King. Is that just going to completely negate NaVi's farm on their big physical damage course?
I don't know if it'll completely negate it, but
Disruption, good save. Raging Potato also managed to get the purge. They have the Yule Scepter, no stun to follow that up because they knew Crystallize was going to use BKB, but now they have to get rid of Golem, find a Primal Roar. Assassination, be able to finish it up. They do manage to get the black hole right on the end. Roll in. He can't get to KP whatsoever, but they had no damage to be able to follow it up. Nico Baby was just a little bit too far away. A great upheaval, slowing everybody down. Magical responding to Moon, but Moon with the double damage, he can actually fight through that BKB, but Magical does manage to get to the high ground, so instead he'll turn back to help finish off Science. Multiple buybacks from Mineski. They need to be able to get more out of this one. They do manage to get Snako. A self pulls, trying to defend against Crystallize best possible. Disruption there as well. Soul Catcher, Crystallize a little bit low. Oh no, an LSA actually barely clips him. They do manage to get the shot on Crystallize, but Moon is still dead. Nico Baby trying to finish off another round, and the Shadow Poison to be able to finish off Crystallize. But Nico Baby in his second life, look at him, he's just getting poked to death by Magical. Pew, pew, pew. Takes down the carry of Mineski, and now Ninja Boogie will fall as well. Mineski buying back to try and take that fight. They said this is going to be where we break NaVi, and what a big pop there from Raging Potato. It's our time to be able to wrest control of the map back from Mineski. We're going to be the ones to take objectives and even threatening going into the high ground.
Yeah, they did smoke so that they can sit behind Magical. He's got this Aegis, and he's taking this pretty quickly. And the best part about playing Sniper in a game like this, Cap, is you have so much that can frontline and initiate for you.
And I mean, just look at the way he's just chopping down this tier 3 between Inner Beast.
Look at
that, the aggressive force down. Does manage to get him up into the high ground, but there, the Golem drop. It's going to be Ninja Boogie down first. Nico Baby in the back line. They do have the black hole. It's quickly canceled by the assassination, and that's 3 dead of Mineski with no buyback. That's why they were so low to take a fight. But when it finally comes to them from NaVi, Mineski quickly gift wiped, and that could just be it without buybacks.
And this is going to feel way too slow.
Oh, look at that.
They know there's no buyback.
Yep.
Nobody bought back, and there's no hole even if they had it. They've got Aegis, they've got the Solar Crescent Sniper, NaVi, they've got everything up. They're daring Mineski to do something about it.
Mineski, though, only need a few more seconds to be able to get there.
You gotta fight now.
Overextend themselves on the Thorn. We'll have to see as they make the initiation on Blizzy. Trying to finish him off, not quite enough. So now they have to deal with a Sniper who's trying to hit that Throne right now. It is going to be Blizzy down from the Laguna Blade. They're going to be able to catch Sniper as well. As forced to use his BKB. That's the Aegis. He won't have the magic immunity in his second life. This is trouble for NaVi. They're going to have to leave Magical behind. They took the tier 4s down, but did they just throw away so much of the game? They just gave away a wicked 6 streak to Mineski. Do not get caught though in their awkward positioning, but they're also not slowing down. They're thinking they may catch NaVi by surprise.
Yeah, maybe they think NaVi will split up to farm a little bit, see what they can get, but they've got to be so careful because they're all-encompassing T-fight ability.
Oh, they found the Moon! They managed to get the assassination, given enough vision for Blizzy to be able to get the Primal Roar, and this is very likely going to be buybacks forced out. They already used the God Strength from Crystallize, so he wants to use all that damage to try and take down the tier 2 if they don't find anybody else. And Mineski immediately go for trying to split push the map. They're gonna have to come back soon at this rate. Oh man, it's catching another one. Science rolling in. Trying to catch Raging Potato. That would be a massive kill, but now he's been caught with Soul Catcher on him. Looks like Nico Baby should be able to quickly got the disruption, but now Raging Potato in some trouble. They do manage to get the force staff away, slowing down the Sven, but they're going to use the Primal Roar as well. He does have buyback, and with this heavy commitment coming out from NaVi, they need to be able to get outside of the base, back to safety, but Nico Baby just won't let him. He's going to stay on top of Crystallize. Now the BKB's already used, and Magical's at half health as well. He's going to go for Snako, but that will summon a fresh golem. Mineski need to be careful with this one. There's the golem with the fatal bonds as well. Nico Baby tied up to Moon. Doesn't care though. Keeps on marching forward. Does manage to get the stun. A follow-up stun as well on Magical, but Moon has been forced away. A blink back now from Nico Baby, but Zayas sees that opportunity to be able to slow down the heroes. He's gone down. Finish up the Enigma as well. The roll in from Zayas. Managed to nail the Wraith King, but dodge another stun with the disruption. Moon, now he's the one who seeks weakness as he blinks forward, but Zayas has already rolled a little bit too far away for the Gold Scepter. Same goes for Raging Potato. He does manage to get the Purge, but there is a roll away from Zayas. As they see the buyback from KP, NaVi is on full retreat, and Mineski is on the hunt, but they can't seem to find anybody. Not yet anyway. 4 seconds for a blink up for Nico Baby.
Aside from that, he sort of hit his point.
Yeah, looks like he wants to keep his shreds. He's going to go for the Moon Shard instead. Poison after poison. Zayat sitting up is actually going to be able to get the push in. Two-man stun because of that, but the Abyssal Blade out onto with the Soul Catcher as well. That's a lot of damage, but will they have enough to be able to finish him off? They will. That is good enough.
They need to get out now.
On his second life is going to be able to look for more. Science is going to be caught with the Gold Scepter. Sniper's actually fighting this one. That's crazy talk. Magical sitting in the trees, but that's because Blizzy is going to be able to lock down Nico Baby. Nico Baby, they need to be able to save him here with the Solar Crest. He's getting away. Magical one last shot, force staffing forward. This is crazy. He wants this kill so badly. He's willing to put his body on the line to get.
No idea. I mean, they're around here.
I mean, they went for the hot cooldowns. So
they're hoping that
all
Moon comes
about
back.
the vision right now.
Yeah, they're hoping that Moon comes back. Tries to deal with this wave.
Yeah, and he's here.
Can they make the jump?
They're going to be able to get the Primal Roar, see if they can burst him down real quick, and they've got him. NaVi planned that one out for like the last minute and a half, but Blizzy, oh, the black hole is going to catch him right on the edge of that TP. That's the gem on the deck, and immediately KP goes for the refresher into this late game.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Both teams have something really scary in mind, though, which is we already talked about how NaVi can end the game super fast. If you get to level 25 on Enigma, with all those Eidolons like Mineski, could just tear down buildings super fast. We're going to try and get a fight around the Roshan. They are able to get this Purge initiation with a 4 times multicast. This poor Sven just got taken out by the Luna Blade. And now Moon, he refreshes up. He's got a fresh BKB, a fresh Laguna Blade, and it's got somebody on NaVi's name on it.
They're going to reset, go in for this other Roshan. I mean, Wraith King, did he already complete the axe? Yes, he has. Unfortunately, but he did.
Well, at least Ninja Boogie found it funny.
Yeah, and that's going to be, you know, it's been rare that I've actually seen the Refresher Shard have a cooldown. You don't see that too often. I'm going to go for it right now.
Oh, Zayats with the Aghanim Scepter is going to kick Ninja Boogie into the tier 4s.
He's okay.
Force stats with the Ethereal Blade is actually going to allow him to be able to get away. The disruption being used down to be able to buy Wraith King time, but Magical, very safe in the backside, is able to poke at Nico Baby, trying to bring him low enough that they can take away that reincarnation for free, and then they can make the real commitment. But Mineski looking to be able to force the buybacks out of Crystallize. They've got 30 seconds, and the Glyph is now down. Raging Potato found his initiation. He's going to go for the Sniper with the Soul Catcher as well. The Aeon just allowing him to be able to live through this. Laguna Blade, that's who had the name on it. It was Magical, but where's the buybacks coming out from NaVi? Now they have the Chaotic Offering on the ground to be able to slow down some of these heroes. They go for the buybacks, but still, Crystallize holds on to his. And look at Zayats right now. He is burrowing deeper into the trees, seeing if he can. They are on the precipice. They are on the brink of losing this game. Don't give them the opening by letting them TP, mass TP to bottom lane and go for throne. Push that out with the Eidolons. Make sure we have our early detection system up and running.
And they are choking them out on the map. I mean, what a turnaround from what this game looked like
They
half
found
an
their
hour
opening
ago.
once again. They're going to be able to force out the BKB on Blizzy. Blizzy trying to stay alive is going to be saved by the Earth Spirit. Zayat pulls him back, and that is just enough. No!
It hits.
The last flame from Moon gets another one, another buyback out of
Top
NaVi.
lane, Nico baby, he's daring them. He's saying, I've got 2 lives. Do something about this.
Crystallized, he's the only one with 2 lives on the side of NaVi. Where's he going to make his jump? Rage and Potato, he'll always find the jump first, as he's going to be able to get disruption on the sniper once again. He is going to be saved, though.
Look at him just run from the
shot
supports.
comes out from the assassination. They're going to give up Megas here. Is Mineski going to go all the way for the throne? They jump to the back line. They do manage to get Senego. Senego with the chaotic offering. He's dead. He doesn't get off the golems. Now the tier 4s are falling, and NaVi are going to have to take the 4 versus 5 with no buybacks.
Look
How
at this.
can
They're
do
going
this?
for the base.
They roll in. It looks like Mineski, they're actually just trying to go for the throne as quick as possible. Mineski is there to be able to respond. The throne is dying. NaVi crystallized. He can't hold it in time. The Wraith Fire Blast will stop it. And it looks like Mineski, they've got it in the bag. They'll finish up the throne while simultaneously defending their own bench. Mineski take it just as we pass over an hour. They hold strong. They hold discipline. And